Jason, fancy bumping into you here at the NEC.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, so what are you doing here this year?
So this year we've got a bit of a different display. We're in a different area. So we've got kind of a stand that's separated between the education side of things that we do. Sure. So we've got Raspberry Pis set out here and BBC Micros we can see the back of there, and some people having a program over there. So we're really sort of looking at getting kids involved in programming again and the whole education side of things. But we've also got the vintage computers.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
and the games consoles on the other side. So this side is all the home computers, the other side there is the games consoles. And yeah, they're there for people's retro pleasure.
Yeah, so how's the museum going these days?
It's going really well.
Yeah,
really well. We've got sort of a lot of sponsorship now coming in to develop the displays, which is fantastic. And yeah, lots of people visiting, schools visiting. So during the week it's all school visits, which is great. Again, getting kids involved in electronics and programming and that kind of stuff. And then weekends is sort of the general public. Yeah. So and half term, which we're currently Easter break, which we're currently in. Yeah, lots of
busy as well. Yeah,
it's all good.
So you've kind of got this with the education side. I guess what you do you get them, show them the games first, and say, right, now this is how you could get into that.
Yeah. I mean, the good thing about a lot of these games is that they are relatively straightforward, relatively simple, and with something like Scratch and Python, you can create those kind of games.
Yeah.
So if they look at things like Call of Duty now, or these massive games that are out there, there's no way you're going to sit down and write code that creates those. But with this kind of stuff, which is still very playable, all the old retro games are brilliant games. You can create those on the modern system. So it gives them something to aim for. Yeah. And show it can be done.
And are you finding in it a change in attitude for the kids since the Raspberry Pi has been launched, that more people are getting interested in this kind of stuff?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's a lot more. The whole term coding is much more out there now, and parents are now looking basically the same as the 80s.
Yeah.
Parents were buying the Spectrum and the BBC Micro and Commodore 64 for their kids so they can learn programming. They never did. They always obviously played games. But now they're doing the same thing again with Raspberry Pis and that kind of stuff. To get them into programming.
Yeah. No, it's a fantastic place. So where do people go then to go find out about your
visit the website, www.computinghistory.org.uk.
Excellent. Well, thanks for that. And I'm going to go and have a play on some of the machines now. And I suspect you'll have a busy week with this week with the once the kids go through the door.
Hopefully so.